Do you want to experience long stay travel in France?
Sounds great. A month in France? A year in France? Amazing. But there must be 1,000 steps. That's too much.
No, there's only 7 steps.
Huh, you're kidding.
No, stick around.
Awesome. I'm Raina.
I'm Jason.
We're Baguette Bound.
So moving across the ocean is a really big task, but it isn't that complicated. We moved from U.S. to France. While it seemed overwhelming and complicated at first, looking back on it now, there were really only 7 steps to do it.
And if you have a job and can get a corporation to sponsor you to do this, right? To pick you up, to sponsor your visa, to move you across the ocean, by all means, do that.
Yes.
Jason's cousin has been able to do that, and it's amazing. But if not, if you still have the dream to be able to experience staying in France for longer than a quick 10-day vacation, you can do it. And we did. We did not have a corporate sponsor. We did not have a job here, or not in the military. We figured this out on our own, and you can do it too. So we want to share how. Here we go.
Okay, step 1. First, you have to decide on a purpose for your move. Why are you coming? What do you want to do? Maybe it's to see as much as possible while you're here, and you want to organize your trip and stay around that. You need to be close to transportation and airports and train stations. Maybe it's to experience another culture. You want to dive in deeply into some local community or groups or organizations or people around here. Maybe it's a sabbatical, or there's a specific opportunity that you're looking for or can find in France. I mean, there's so many options, with mountains and oceans and farms and vineyards and the food, all the French tourist things to do.
Learn how to make cheese.
Yeah, cheese is great.
Become a sommelier.
Yeah.
Write a book.
Yeah, but you've got to decide on your purpose first.
Right, it will guide you. Number 2, once you know why you want to come, you need to figure out what's the right visa, which is basically permission from the French government to stay for the amount of time that you intend to. We have awesome news. If you are an American passport holder, you get 90 days with no paperwork right off the bat. So that's exciting. If it's up to 3 months and that accomplishes your purpose and why you want to come, you don't even need to worry about paperwork. Beyond that, if you want to stay longer than that, you're going to need to think about, do you need to work or not while you're here? And that will kind of determine which route visa-wise you're going to need to take. That is a way more involved subject than we're going to touch on in this video, but we will reference one of the books that we used to help us figure that out, and also the French website. We will add that to this video because it's actually pretty helpful in breaking out who qualifies for which visa and what you can do with it.
Yeah, lots of good resources for that topic.
Totally. So,
number 3, you've got to pick a region and a place to live. France is a really big country.
It is.
If you try to look everywhere, it will take forever.
Rabbit hole.
Yes, it's a big rabbit hole to go down.
Fun at first until it's not.
Yeah, so once you've decided on a purpose and you've kind of figured out which visa might be your best option, you can start to pick a region, pick an area of the country that you want to be in. Once you've kind of got a region, you start to look for an actual place, an apartment, a house, maybe hotels. Airbnb is a really great option for this. It is definitely the easiest. It's very familiar for a lot of people, but it's not necessarily the best option. There are a lot of other resources out there, better prices, more options, more flexibility. So you can start with Airbnb in monthly mode, looking for kind of that monthly discount. But we'll provide a lot of other resources in the description, or check out some of our other videos.
Number 4 is going to be start to gather documents and resources. So depending on the type of visa that you are going to apply for, certain different kinds of documents might be needed. Your passport is going to need to be good for longer. I think it's like right now when we're making this video, it's like 6 months beyond your return date. You might need to get documents translated. And you want to start to bring funds in that you're going to use to show the French government that you have funds for whichever visa you chose. You want those to all be in an account for a period of time, usually around 3 months. So this is the time to also kind of start to move things around so that you've got an easy thing to show when you actually comes time to apply for your visa. So gathering documents and resources, and there are checklists in the visa book, also lots of resources for figuring that out. But you want to get started on this early in case you need to order the birth certificate that, your parents lost when you moved last time and you've never needed, or, random things.
Yeah. This one takes a little time.
Takes a little time.
And you need some checklists.
Yeah.
Get ready to write some things down. But again, it's all pretty simple.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to do the work of logging in, printing things out, making copies. Okay, number 5, start a language course. Really, start it right now. It's going to make a huge difference. This might be individual coaching. It might be online coaching. Maybe there's an Alliance Française is a great resource in a lot of major cities in the U.S.
Yeah.
It's a part of the French government. They offer classes. They're really helpful.
And events, which are nice to get ready to go.
A lot of fun.
Duolingo we love.
Yeah, you can find an app on your phone. Lots of options, but just get started. Anything you learn, if it's just a word or two, just saying bonjour, merci, au revoir. Anything you can pick up is going to be helpful and make your trip just more enjoyable.
Oh, totally. And I mean, I hate to burst this bubble, but you will not just pick up French, or at least that hasn't been the case for us. Maybe if certain people who have done this with languages before, maybe, but I think it's, don't just figure you're going to live here and it's just going to, you're going to wake up speaking French because you're here, because it hasn't worked that way for us. And I just think, like Jason was saying, every word that you know is going to make the transition and the experience richer. So don't wait. Start doing this now.
Number 6. We're on to number 6.
Yeah.
You got to decide what to do with your stuff.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yeah. So what are you going to do with all your things? Maybe you're going to put them in storage. There's lots of storage options. You might need to sell or give away some of your items. And really what you're going to do, this is going to be dependent on everyone's particular situation.
Yeah.
How long are you coming? Why are you coming? Where are you coming to? Where are you coming from? You just have to start thinking about those things. What are you going to do with your house? What are you going to do with pets? Yeah. I mean, you can bring your pet over here.
We did it.
We brought our cat. We've met people who brought their horse over.
Yeah.
You just need help with a vet, but the U.S. and France have a pretty good program set up to make it easy to bring pets over. You just need to involve your veterinarian and they can help you.
Yeah, but it adds another layer, right? So, I mean, again, it's just deciding maybe you have someone who is happy to adopt to make a temporary adoption until you get back. So you just have to decide what makes the most sense for your family and yourself.
Okay, so we've got 6. What's step 7?
Step 7's the best. Buy plane tickets and celebrate! You're going to France!
Yeah, you've kind of got everything in place now and you're ready to go. Toast yourself. Good work.
Yes.
You're ready to go.
Yeah. In summary,
so we did this. We started thinking about moving in February. We decided to do it and we landed in early August. It's certainly possible to do in just a few months.
but we know that it is still a lot. It's totally doable, but the list can feel long in the beginning. So if you want help with that, or just someone to talk to about your plan and get the ball rolling, check out our website. We do one-on-one consults. We can talk you through some of this and hopefully just get you headed off in the right direction. And we'll see you in France soon.
It can be a really fun experience, and we're here to help if you need it. So check out the website, subscribe down below, and we will see you around.
All right.
A bientôt. See you soon.
See you soon.